We are pleased to see that our granddad, like many, has finally woken up to the logical impossibility of Brexit. Letters, the 13th of November. He is right to highlight the failings of our economics and politics of the last 25 years, the consequences of which our generation will have to live with, and his belated recognition of the impossibility of a good Brexit is welcome. But it is not Remainers who need to apologize, it is the right-wing ideologues and their friends in the press who have vilified Europe and championed neoliberalism, and who have led this country down the disastrous path it is now on. Those who voted for Brexit are not to blame as they were misinformed or believed it was for the best, but it's time they realized their mistakes and acted accordingly. The need for an apology should not be put on Remain politicians' shoulders. While the last government did leave the poor behind in their policies and actions, in opposing Brexit they were acting for the safety and prosperity of the future generation. Our generation do not want a hard Brexit, or any Brexit. Maybe this is a chance to learn and as a country become more united, informed and equal. Elspeth, 16, and Tom, 14, Forsdick, Sevenoaks, Kent. The response, letters, the 14th of November, to my letter on Monday from Pure Remainers has been predictably contemptuous and superior. But if you really want exit from Brexit to succeed, you need a clear 5-5/45 lead in opinion polls, and soon. To do this you need to build a coalition of the 48% Remainers plus a seventh of the 52% Leave voters. That's a big ask, so a change of tone is not an option. It's essential. Brian Forsdick, Walton-on-Thames, Surrey. Brian Forsdick confuses two issues, just as many Leavers did in the referendum. Our membership of the EU has been democratically moderated since its inception, through the structure of the EU, which allows both governments and individuals, through MEP, to influence decisions. We have not been dragged into anything we could not influence democratically. The havoc that austerity has wreaked in our social fabric and among our most deprived communities and individuals was the choice of a conservative government and has nothing to do with the EU. The Leave campaign deliberately confused the two issues, threw in a rich dash of xenophobia, 70 million coming soon was the message in Shropshire, and targeted the uncertain with mendacious messages. Now who should apologise? Andrew Bannerman, Shrewsbury. Gilgil, letters, the 14th of November, needs to learn that you do not change people's minds by insulting them. To suggest that Brexiters are uniformly xenophobic, isolationist and exceptionalist without a scintilla of evidence is to indulge in the very behaviour that he ascribes to them. As it happens, there were people who voted Leave due to a loss of confidence in the EU's ability to deliver a just and prosperous society for all. Among examples of this are the shameful treatment of the government and people of Greece, global trade deals effectively removing citizens' protections from the worst excesses of global capitalism, the effective outlawing of public ownership, and the refusal to engage with a refugee problem that is only likely to worsen. I fail to see any xenophobia, isolationism or exceptionalism in such concerns, more a calling of the EU and its supporters to examine their record more closely.